Not something that I knew I would say with confidence, but here I am doing it. She was a very, very good person, humble, truthful. Joyce is very truthful, and just, I don't know, all the good things, all the good attributes you will place onto her. And this one I'm telling you for sure, it's not something that just because she's lying there dead, and people are normally praised when they are gone. Joyce was a good person. So we started our life. She was then, she graduated from the university. Yesterday I was making fun. I was saying people like Isaac Ruto, I knew them when they were still in the university because they were with Joyce. In college, I was already working. So I would go and see them. I would see him and I say, well, they are the boys from home, kutoka nyumbani huko. But nonetheless, that is how we started our life. And it's just too much, it's just so much I can't say. But during that time, I can relate a few things, like Joyce's friends. There was one called Christine Maingi. I don't know whether she's here in this crowd. There was Rachel Mrabu. I don't know whether they're here. Are they here? Christine Maingi, oh, thank you, nice seeing you there. I didn't even know. These were Joyce's friends, and I can count them. Christine Maingi, Rachel Mrabu, I don't think she's here. Then there was Ombesa's daughter, Nora. She has since gotten married, if she's here. Now, these were Joyce's very, very good friends. Subsequently, Jane Garari became the friend and so on. Now, do you see, when I call those names, what do you say about them? Joyce had no boundaries. So even her choosing me should not have surprised anybody. Joyce did not look at you that you are coming from this place, you are coming from that place, you are this person, you are what. Her, she just believed on a good person. Joyce was also very selfless. Even her children, as they're growing up, you've seen them. She just loved them. She just loved them. Now, her adult love, I wasn't able to write them down. I tried writing, but I just can't do it. But during this time that she has passed on, a number of things has happened. One of the things that happened to me was just yesterday when Kenya High came to the house. Only then did I realize that all these things I'm saying about Joyce, it is something that she was her life. She started when she was still in school, during a time that the initiative stage, I mean, it is only in secondary school that somebody develops, and that is the time that you become what you are, even in later life. All those things that the teachers were saying, she didn't mention another one which she said, that Joyce had almost 12 responsibilities between the time she was in Form 1 up to Form 6. And that is it's like a record in school. And I was saying, these are the things I was even seeing in the house here. How come I wasn't appreciating them thoroughly? I think I did. I think I did, Joyce. I think I did. In 1991, we had one of the most, it wasn't catastrophic, but it almost became catastrophic. That is when Joyce first got cancer, in 1991. Back then, we only had Brian and Ted. Of course, subsequently, we fostered Marco, we supported Mina, and then we also fostered this other boy, Dennis. 1991, naturally we couldn't have any more children, so we stopped there. But we thank God. Let me tell you, we did thank God for it. Because every single thing that God gives you, you say thank you. So we thank God for this. That is when she got the first cancer, and it was a scare in our life. We were still very young. We are just beginning to do things, two young people. Here we are running around. We are not very sure whether our parents really love us that much or they really appreciate this. They probably think our marriage is going to fail, and so on and so forth. Then comes the disease. I remember when it happened, I got into my car. That time I'd already been given a car by African Highlands, and I drove home, and the first person I went to was my mother. And I told my mother, and I was crying that time, "Mom, Joyce is dying." My parents are ACK, I'm sure Good Shepherd, why we said we have to come here, we are domiciled in ACK. So she put me down to kneel, we prayed together, and she told me, God will see you through. Of course, I didn't believe her. But I still had to go back. We used to work, by 7 we were reporting to work. In African Highlands, that time, being a manager in the tea estate, you report with the workers. In fact, ahead of the workers. So I had to come back to Kericho to report back in the morning, but I was very devastated. We came to Nairobi Hospital, and Joyce was treated. She actually survived the first cancer disease. Then they would do radiotherapy and chemotherapy. It was a combination of those two treatments that saw us through, but it disabled her in very many ways. And for all of you who are here, most of you will not know unless you are a friend that Joyce had a lot of problems. In the family, my children got to know about it when they were 20, I think. Dimi was 20. This fellow was about 17. That is when they first knew about it. We were just in the house. She didn't like drama. Joyce didn't like drama. She didn't want a situation where you come, you are sympathizing with her, you're doing what? She wants to lie down on the bed that she's sick. She doesn't go to work because, no. That wasn't Joyce. That one I can tell you for sure. It wasn't her. And lately again, as another example of what I'm just saying, there was a run in Bomet, and Joyce was sick by then, on this now second attack. I knew it. I think the COG probably knew. I told her, but not in as many words. And she was actually struggling. She ran a bit. She would walk, get into the car. We live in a place she ran so that the cameras can pick her. She runs a bit. When we got to the stadium, she did the last lap. We had to take her to a hotel to actually rest completely. When we had the deputy president that arrived, the chopper was landing. She quickly got up, cleaned her face, and ran and received the deputy president and did everything, and nobody knew what was taking place. That is her. That is how Joyce used to do her things. So, I'm not sure I've gone through, but that is how Joyce used to do her things. No drama. Committed to her work, very committed. Joyce was I've never seen somebody like that. In our house, we would rarely see her. And every time she's on her phone, answering, she's sending M-Pesa, she's Samarambe, I don't know what. We are in the bedroom, she's still sending this, she's calling that. Very busy. But it was all for good. All for good. For you people of Bomet, if I start with Sotik, I thank you very much. I thank you for recognizing her. I thank you for the love you showed for her. I thank you for the support you gave her. Bomet people are the same. I can tell you people that we just need leadership in this country to put people together and stop, putting people, this is our place, this is our people, and so on and so forth. Bomet people are great. Indeed, they are great. And I say thank you for giving her time to serve you. And I do hope that whoever comes in next will be able to try and put people together, stop controversies. Please see each other person as a human being. Don't look at the first person and then you categorize him. This is that tribe, that is this people. These people like things like this. These ones are thieves. These ones are what? These are warriors. Please. Let's try and get out of that. Because I know she really stood for that. And she cut friendship all across. She was a friend to the president. And I thank the president. Sometimes I make a mistake when I talk. I'm not a politician. I should have started by thanking the president. The president of the Republic of Kenya is a great person. And take it from me. In my status here, the president would call me. There was a time he called and I'd put my phone on silence. Then I came and found 3 missed calls. I've never sweated in my life. I didn't know what to do. How do I get to this man? He's called me. Luckily, I had the secretary. I called her. She tells me, please just keep on calling. I tell her, please, you have to help me. She's telling me, but I'm already in my house. I'm sleeping. I tell you, please just get out. Even take what, I'll do anything, but just make sure. Then eventually he answered the phone. And it was just a simple question. So simple that I even got surprised while I was sweating. William. Another great person, I'm telling you. I don't know how he operates, but he would call me at 1 in the morning. I don't know, William, I have to share this with people. I'm calling you William because you used to call me brother. So it is not like looking down on, he's a great person. And he was very concerned about Joyce. In fact, at the point of going to India, it's him we talked with. He said, no, you can't come back to Kenya. No, we can't give up. My brother, you can't give up. That is how he gave me that motivation. He gave me the support. The president gave me the support, immense support. And I wish to thank them. I wish to thank them, and I pray, I really pray that we have a united country and we have leadership that thinks as one. So, convey my message. The president is not here, but I do hope I'll be able to meet him. Muturi, thank you very much, Justin. We've been friends with Muturi from when Justin was still a judge then, if I'm not wrong. Through Ngarari, we've been friends. So, and when Joyce was working under him, I would go to the office and I said, I want to see Muturi. Then he said, no, you can't go and see my boss. Then I told him, no, he's my friend. Somehow he blocked me from seeing you because I respected him. I also respected Joyce. You know, we had come through things. She was a teacher at one time. We used to call her mwalimu. Then kidogo kidogo she became an MP. Tukaanza kuita yeye mheshimiwa kwa nyumba. Then kidogo kidogo akawa speaker. Tunasema sasa speaker. Kidogo kidogo she became the governor, Her Excellency. So she transitioned a lot, but all for the good. We'll remember that with happiness. Other things that she did in life that have not been captured, I was reading this. Joyce was the president of a women group called Soroptimist International that actually deals with supporting the girl child. She became the president in Kenya here, and she was also a member. She was also a member of the Gender Commission. And gender to Joyce was not woman. Please understand the word gender. It's not woman, it's gender. When you talk of gender, you are talking of people coming together. You know, she was also in the Gender Commission. And I can't remember all the words she used to say, but I do remember that times when she would be challenged that you are a woman, she would just laugh and say, what are these people talking about? What are these people talking about? She wasn't gender, woman. She was gender. I don't know how I can put that. Maybe somebody else will come here and explain it. Without taking a lot of your time, I'm sure I'll get time to talk to people in Bomet and also to our home in Koru. Actually, it is Fort Tanan, but it's being written Koru. But you can still go with Koru because you still reach the home. So I'll get time and I'll be able to talk to all of you. Thank you, my children. Thank you very much. Thank you.